These text boxes are EVP captions from EVPs that I hear later while editing the episode. If you want to hear them, I suggest wearing headphones. Is this the area to go? Should I be going down here? I'm hearing something about burlap. Crystal pointed out, here's burlap right here. They were saying that the onions are gold were near burlap. So, you know, I don't usually get a chance to just talk. I'm usually rushing straight to the content. But in this episode, I've got about a minute, so I'm going to use it just to say thanks to you, my subscribers. I value you, your comments, and the connections we've made through email and social media, so thanks. I look forward to hearing more from you, and if you haven't reached out, just say hello. Okay, so lately I've been hearing a lot from my team about my love of cameras, that I've always loved photography, and it's true. And recently, they even encouraged me to get a new camera, a new GoPro, so that's cool. But it's also a reminder for me to get out and play and take more photos, so that's what I'm doing here in Placerita Canyon in the hills of Los Angeles. Check for spiders and whatnot before I lean on this stuff. I'm Brett, I'm a psychic medium, and I am at the Oak of the Golden Dream. Now, the story of this is that a ranch hand that lived around here came over to this oak and fell asleep underneath it. And he had a dream about either eating onions or finding gold. And when he woke up, he looked around and he found some onions sticking out of the ground. He pulled them up, and in the roots were gold nuggets or gold flakes. And supposedly this happened 6 years before the gold discovery at Sutter's Mill. So this was the actual first discovery of gold in California that sparked the gold rush. Not the first discovery of gold, because there are always people discovering stuff, before white man discovers stuff. But anyway, I thought this would be an interesting place to come and try to tune in and check it out and see if I'm getting anything. Let me ground. So I'm envisioning roots going down. It's interesting, when I ground, I always envision roots going down into the ground, and sometimes I will kind of bilocate and put part of my consciousness into the ground. And so, I mean, if they found gold right here, I can check and see if there is gold right here. I don't know, maybe that works. You guys tell me if I'm wrong about that. Tell me if I'm right about it. Okay, so the problem is I know too much about looking for gold. I have never found it. I've never actually gone panning or anything like that, but I live in a deserty kind of area, and so when I go hiking, I'm kind of like, it would suck to walk over gold and not recognize it, or be in a spot where there's something valuable and I'm not paying attention enough. So I feel like I'm drawn this way, like there's something going along this way, and that would be like a vein, like probably a quartz vein, a vein with gold in it. So that doesn't make sense, because a lot of times nuggets are gold that's come from those veins, and it washes along, and it through erosion, through weathering, it ends up somewhere else. And usually nuggets are worn pieces of gold that end up somewhere else. And they'll be in creeks and stuff. And I do see there is a waterbed running through here. So that could be part of it. I mean, maybe I'm being drawn over this way to find stuff. I'm not talking to spirits though. Let me ask the spirits. I feel like there are spirits standing around, or maybe these are guides that I'm seeing, but they're standing around and they're kind of watching me do my thing and they aren't talking. It's kind of like not aware that they're supposed to be talking. If you'd like to talk, talk. Tell me about this place. In 1949 and 1849, 1849 makes sense. 1949. So was this the spot? Somebody's saying just north of here. Do you know this for sure? Were you a miner? They're correcting me with prospecting. Where was the majority of the gold found in the area? I'm getting Silmar. Silmar is another local area. I'm not sure where that is. I'll have to look at the map. Can you point out some wild onion to me? I feel like it looks like very fine, well, it looks like fine grass. Who am I speaking with? Don't use your name, please. I'm hearing a Spanish name. Something about conquistador. This is one of these times when I feel like I'm making everything up. It's a hazard of being psychic, being a medium. A lot of it feels like you're making it up. Where in Silmar did you guys find gold? Or where is gold found in Silmar? Is there a location I should find? Something about like Creek Inn. I feel like it's like being around a bunch of old dudes and they're now talking to each other about, oh, that was over at whoever's place, and talking like that. Okay, I'm asking if they need assistance with going up, or if they want the angels to help them or anything like that. And it's kind of like, oh, bless your heart. Seeing, I think this is a logo, or I don't know, a ranch logo. I don't know what this is called, but it's like a lasso, a lasso tied to itself or something. It's roundish. Yeah, I'm trying to see, yeah. All right, I'm losing focus, so I am going to wind this up Thank you, spirits, for helping. Thank you, everybody else who's invisible, who's around that's helping. If you could show me some wild onion, saying it's just onion. If you could show me some onion, that would be cool. If you could show me some things, I'll walk around this little area and we'll go look for things. Where can I find onions? Saying to your left, and then they're saying to your other left. Is this the area to go? Should I be going down here? Hearing something about burlap. Yeah. I don't know. So I'm gonna check down this way. I'm not getting clear signals, or I'm not listening. That's always my problem. I'm not listening. Keep hearing to my left. Saying it'll be under a tree. Is it the right season? No. Can you show me something of interest? I'm hearing to my right. So they were saying to go over here, something of interest over here. I need to be aware of snakes. I'm not going deep in this. Okay, so my search is a bust. I'm either not listening, or not getting clear information, or it's just not gonna happen. So anyway. Okay, so on my way out, I was gonna take pictures of some stuff, and Crystal pointed out, here's burlap right here. They were saying that the onions are gold were near burlap. So they said it looks like grass. That looks like grass. Grass, that's not it. Okay, where should I be looking? Where should I be looking? They're saying it looks like grass. That is grass. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right season. They were saying no. I'm gonna pull up some poison oak. Anyway, burlap, that's trippy, that's cool. This looks like a little burial spot. And I feel like somebody buried their cat here. Is there anything I'm supposed to see at the... And I feel like I'm getting, no, that's it. This is it. So, all right, I'm overheating, so I need to leave and go get something to drink. So, thank you, spirits. I'm going to leave you now. If you need help, please talk to my team, talk to my guides. They'll call in angels, and you can go up. And thanks, everybody, for watching.
Go get some pizza.
Yeah, hot pizza sounds really good right now. Hot pizza in a hot car. This time, we're purchasing drinks with it.
Yes. Do you want to call in an order to Chi-Chi's, or you want to go over to Lido? Chi-Chi's takes so long.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably get a
Lido's...
chicken that took so long, but-
Lido is the spot.
Okay.